Hello there, today we're going to be making a cream of tomato soup, old-fashioned cream of tomato soup, thick, rich, lovely tasting, but we're going to make it gluten-free and dairy-free, so a lot more people can enjoy it, but you're still going to get that wonderful velouté sort of texture. Okay, so we start off a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin rapeseed oil, Aberdeenshire, a couple of onions. And we're going to cook these onions down really thoroughly, but we're not going to colour them too much. So that's going to take 5-10 minutes. Okay, they're really cooked down nicely now. So I've got a few cloves of garlic. You're going to need at least 2 cloves. I like a lot of garlic, so I'll put a lot more in. That's in some dried mixed herbs, nice teaspoon and a bit of that. A bay leaf, which we'll take out before we blitz it, and then we're going to cook that for another couple of minutes just to really let that garlic lose its rawness. Okay, that's the garlic cooked out a little bit. Now in with the veg. To get the best out of the soup you need to put good ingredients in. These are the dirty carrots from Radically. They're absolutely delicious, sweet, crunchy, beautiful, and they're going to give such a good flavour to this soup. So I'm putting in 3 or 4 of them, a couple of handfuls of celery, and a handful of leeks, and we're just going to cook these out for another sort of 5 minutes. Whenever you put leeks in a pot, always add a little bit of salt, just to bring out the natural sugars there. There's just some sea salt going in. Oh, so they've cooked out a little bit. I'm going in with just some water. It's probably about 3 pints there. Chicken stock. If you're vegetarian, use vegetable stock. This is a powdered form of bouillon. This is a really good one, actually. But, you know, just use your favourite chicken stock. And then a tube of tomato puree. Get the best one you can afford. If you put rubbish in, it's going to be really bitter and you're going to have to put a lot of sugar in it. All tomato purees do sometimes need neutralising with sugar, but because we've put those lovely carrots in, they should do the job. So that's that. Now we're going to bring that to the boil, and then we're going to simmer it until everything's soft. Okay, everything's nice and soft now, so I'm going to go in with the thickening agent, which I'm going to put in a handful of just normal porridge oats. And these do a wonderful job of thickening and giving it that sort of velouté, roux-based experience when you eat it without the gluten in that. And also, as we know, you know, oats help strip away cholesterol and all that. So I'm taking out the bay leaf. And then we're going to cook this out until the oats are thoroughly cooked and it's all thickened up, and then we're going to blitz it. I'm just putting a bit of seasoning in there as well. I just tasted it. So we want a bit of salt and pepper in there. We are going to have to add a little tiny bit of sweetness to it. So I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of sugar. Every tomato puree is going to be different. So you taste it and see if you think it needs sweetening. Okay, that's all cooked out now, and you can see it's starting to thicken up. So I'm just going to hit it with the stick blender to finish it off. I've checked the seasoning, it's just right. Well, that's it liquidised. You've got to mess with the seasoning a bit at the end. You know, a bit more salt, a bit of pepper, probably sugar. If you put too much sugar in, just add a little dash of vinegar, because you can go too far sometimes. But that is delicious. It's thick, creamy, gluten-free, dairy-free, and you've left all of the vegetables in there. So you've got the soluble and the actual fibres in there. So all in all, a really healthy version of the old-fashioned cream of tomato soup. I'm going to serve it with a little dash of cream on top, but you can have it, if you want it dairy-free, just as it is. Big hunk of bread, dig in.